Alrighty, so as you can see, we're in a little bit of a different piece of equipment today. Welcome back once again to County Line as we take you on the journeys of farming. Excuse me, so we are obviously on a grass push right now. We have got the other cultivators ready to go. You know what? I'm going to drive and talk because there's no point sitting around here.
Hey, RB, got your ears on?
Yes, I do have my ears on. What's up, good buddy?
I just realized something. I gotta run the gator all the way to the cow farm. I don't have a pickup truck.
If you want to use my pickup truck, that's fine.
I don't think it's that far. I think we'll be alright in the gator.
Okay, I'll put that on my priority list. Maybe I'll give the dealer a jingle while I'm out here in the field, and we'll see what progress is.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, we got the workers out. You take a look at those new cultivators that they leased us. They're pretty sharp.
I did take a look at them, and I'm kind of jealous that this thing can't pull it.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, you just keep it to yourself. Oh, Doughboy. Alright, so, yes, as he just said, we did get our new cultivators in. Big Bud is running them. All four Big Buds are running cultivators right now. We also have fertilizer out on the field. He's actually going to be on the field we are heading to. Hopefully he can stay ahead of us because we are on a grass push. We just earlier today cut down a large amount of grass, very significant amount of grass. But it's not enough. It's nowhere near close to enough. I don't think we'll ever have enough grass. So, in order to try to keep on top of things, Doughboy is, I believe, headed to the cow farm to start cutting some more grass. I am headed up to field 19. I'm going to get this thing cultivated. And then, with any luck at all, we're going to throw some seed in this thing today. It's just going to be grass seed. That's all we're putting in here. We've decided field number 19, it's the perfect field for this work. Hopefully he's getting a good portion of it. So we'll unfold this thing. I'm really excited to give this Steiger a try. See how she runs. You know, it's not the newest piece of equipment, but it's fairly low hours. Alright, now I gotta set a GPS up here. We all know how I am with GPS. Oh, look at that. That actually worked fairly well. So, GPS is set where I want it now. Unfortunately, where he's still working the field makes it a little bit more difficult for me. I don't want to interfere with him, so I'm not going to be running a headland. I'd like to run a headland, but we're just going to have to work it back and forth. And it's going to be a little tricky in these here trees. You know what? We probably could run a headland just along this side just to make the back and forth pass a little bit easier. Now that I'm talking about it, I think that's the more logical thing to do. So this field here, we're playing with grass. The whole plan here is to produce grass specifically for the sheep. That's what this field is going to be. We have full intentions on having large herd of sheep. I don't know if that's the correct term for sheep or not. Fill me in if I'm incorrect, by the way. But we're going to need lots of grass for those guys. And he did miss a few spots here. It kind of looks like he did a headland. Now he's just following the GPS, and he's leaving some chunks behind. I'd rather he went over spots versus leave chunks like that, but I'll give him a talking to afterwards. It's not the most critical thing in the world, considering, you know, the crop that we're planting. Because the fact of the matter is we'll get multiple yields off this year. We are planting a little late for seed. If we don't get it in tomorrow, I don't know if we'll get 2 full yields out of it or not. We'll get at least 2 partial yields, but I'm not sure about 2 full yields. Sorry. So this is going to be a bit of a long and tedious task, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I have many ways to mix things up for you here today, but I'm gonna turn it around here. I think try not to jackknife this thing. We'll do a time lapse or two, and you know what we actually do need to do before we get too far into it and completely forget. I need to give the dealership a call and see what they got going on with the boy's truck. Oh, where is that number? I can't find it anywhere here. There it is. Hey, how's it going today? Good. It's Rubber Burner here, calling. Just wondering what the status is on Doughboy's pickup truck there. He's getting a little anxious, I think. Yeah, okay. Great, that sounds awesome. Okay, well, you have a good day, and I don't know if I'll get to picking it up today or not, but we'll be in as quickly as we can, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm the one who's going to be picking up the bill. Alright, yep, talk to you later. Bye now. Oh, darn it, guys. Sorry about that. I completely forgot to plug the phone into my recording device here, so you guys won't be able to hear the other end of that conversation. But essentially, his truck's good to go, so that'll make him happy, I'm sure. And you know what? We've got a little bit we can run here. Now I'm going to take advantage of that. Well, that will make things a little bit easier. No, we won't have the entire thing, but we can do the rest of the headland at a later point in time, I suppose. Yeah, I probably should give Doughboy a jingle. Let him know that, in fact, his pickup truck is ready. Or, well, I shouldn't say it is ready. They said it'd be ready in like 2 hours. So, I said they're just putting the finishing touches on it now. Yeah, I'm going to give him a jingle and we'll see what he's saying. Doughboy, get your ears on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just got off the phone with the dealership. Bottom line, they're putting finishing touches on it in 2 hours or so, they said. It should be ready to go.
to be still working on this field in 2 hours. Maybe we'll just start tomorrow morning after breakfast. We'll run up and get it then.
Yeah, no, I told them I didn't know if we'd be able to pick it up today or not. They said not a problem. I just told them we'd be up as quick as we could.
Sounds like a plan. That'll work.
Well, hopefully that keeps them happy for a little while. Boy, this field is a little bit bigger than I kind of thought it was, but hey, you know what? That's not a bad thing. I can't wrap my head around the size of these fields. Been working them non-stop, and it keeps poof every time I get in one and get started. It's like, wow, these guys are big. GPS on these older Steigers, that it's a little, well, I got it set up fairly easily. It's just that it's I don't know if it's not set up well for the articulating tractor, because I know it's the same system that that the Magnum uses, that even our new Magnum uses, but you know, maybe there's some software updates on the new Magnum, I'm not sure, but you can watch it. It kind of steers left, right, left, right, left, right. It's not, it seems like it's almost over-correcting all the time. It's getting full coverage. That's the main thing. You can see you got Ian over there on the other side of the field. He's the one taking care of our fertilization. Yeah, I'll have to give him a talking to. Once the shift is over about coverage, because that's getting a little bit on my nerves. I mean, maybe he's come from farms that would prefer not to double fertilize, so to speak, but we just we need too many crops for him to be missing large spots. It's better for us to throw extra on there for sure. This cultivator is making good work of this field though, and the Steiger is pulling it just beautifully. Engine's purring like a kitten. Really feel the work of the tracks. It just digs in. No complaints with this thing whatsoever. Man, I'd like to have another one of these. One heck of a lot easier than those big buds are on fuel. Now, admittedly, those things are pulling bigger equipment, but there's also bigger Steigers now that are more efficient on fuel and they've got more horsepower under them, so you know, maybe if we have a successful enough year, you know, maybe I could convince Doughboy to upgrade this thing. Pipe dreams, I know. I guess one of the big things is we better not put any scratches on it if we're gonna go begging for a bigger one later on. So far so good though, fingers crossed. I mean, we did pull the smart move after all, and we're on a little bit of headland. Yeah, this cultivator tops out at something like 17, 18 kilometers an hour. But I can't find, I can't seem to be able to find that I can pull it Um, without the GPS unit in this thing, just goodness, it almost makes me seasick. So I think now is probably as good a time as any to give you our first time lapse. I'm going to get rid of all those fancy HUDs that I've got up there so you guys can really kind of enjoy the scenery. So sit back, relax, have a good time. We'll catch you in a little bit, guys. Well, I think that's good enough of a time lapse for you guys for now. You guys get to listen to me ramble on for a little while longer now. Ian's finally finished up with this here field. He's moved right next door, actually. We might be able to get a sneak peek of him. He's kind of out of our field of view at the moment. He's working field 33 now. Curious how Doughboy's making out with his mowing and whatnot. I'm brain farting at the moment. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. But what I was gonna say was I never actually did thank him for bringing that mowing equipment down to the farm, down to the pig farm. Those were some really nice mowers that he hooked us up with. I'm really impressed with them. I think they're gonna work quite well for us. Like I said before, that Magnum is just too big for those mowers. You have a hard time seeing the corners of them. But okay, so I think what we'll do at this point in time is we've actually caught up with where our headland was before. So I'm going to run another headland. Let's make our life a little bit easier. I hope everybody's day is going well. I want to thank you all once again for sticking along with this here vlog that we do on County Line. We've been having an absolute blast doing it. Let's give old Doughboy a ring. See what he's up to. Doughboy, ears on?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, I never did thank you for bringing that mowing equipment down to the pig farm there earlier this morning. Man, those new mowers that you got us, I was just saying, man, they are top notch.
Oh, I'm glad you like them. Yeah, there's no problem. I actually did that late last night. I just wanted to get that deliveries done so I could get back to working and getting in the tractor.
Yeah, 10-4. How's things going over on your end?
Going good. Getting this field done here. A little slow go. This disc bine's not real wide and it's a pretty big field, but we're getting her done.
10-4. Copy that. Maybe you'd have a little bit more success and be able to pull things a little bit quicker if you had a Case IH. But that's neither here nor there. Here's Mike's garage right up ahead. And let's think about maybe getting some new rims put on the truck. I can just imagine what the dealer wants for a set of aftermarket rims. I was thinking maybe stopping by there someday and just seeing what they got for pricing going on. So we're running right up against the sheep farm right now. That red barn right there, that's going to be the storage barn for... Man, I can't figure out where I'm going. I'm trying to show you guys and watch my drone and cultivate at the same time. Probably not the greatest idea on my part.
You got your ears on.
Yeah.
Hey, just got a text message from one of my over-the-road drivers there, and reminded me too. I wanted to say thank you for helping out Cletus there with some of those bales. He told me that he got a hold of you and you said you'd be able to help him out. One of my drivers was just curious. You're not going to be ready for them to be shipped out within the next couple of days, right? I got another load that might need my driver to go run on. I was hoping I could get that done before I sent him over to your other farm there.
How close are you to being ready to send him? Like, you know what? Just go for it. Yeah, I'm close, but I have. If you have something you need him for, that's fine. Because I have more work that I can do on the farm, and I can just keep those bales for myself and get the next batch for Cletus.
Well, I know Cletus is kind of in a little bit of a jam there, but no, I had another load come in and was going to send him out on it, probably till he runs it down and back. Probably looking at 4 days or so at least till he could be at your farm.
Okay, that might be pushing it. You know what? I'm gonna have to check with my the guy I got sitting on the farm right now. Can I get back to you in a little bit on that?
Yeah, just let me know. If that's too soon too, that's fine. I'm just trying to get the schedules done for the drivers. That's all.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'll do there. Well, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Buddy right here directly. I'll send him a text message as I'm talking to you guys now. See how close he is to being ready to ship those there bales. See if he gets back to me at a reasonable time. If not, I'll just give him a jingle over supper, maybe. Oh, completely forgot my train of thought there. Well, one thing's for sure. Put this bottle of water in the tractor. Should have been coffee. Because, boy oh boy, I've also got a couple chocolate bars. Well, I had a couple chocolate bars in the cab here with me. That mixed with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I had for lunch. Well, apparently that's enough to fill me. Because I am getting sleepy, let me tell you. So if you hear a couple yawns from me over the not too distant future, well, then I do apologize. So yeah, I kind of cut the field in half here a little bit. Oh dear, what's happening here now? So apparently, Ian has to go home, and Liam's taken over. And apparently Liam has gotten the message. I'll have to straighten that out, I'm sure. Hey, Liam, you got your ears on? Liam! Maybe I can honk my horn at him. Yeah, he can't hear a thing. I think he would. That's a pretty good air horn right there. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's got to be fertilized again anyways. It's just kind of an odd pattern to have fertilized right in the middle of a field like that. I'm sure we can work around it. We'll be able to figure it out, but what is he thinking at the same point, you know? Well, maybe one last time lapse for this here episode. Again, I don't want to. I could sit here and just ramble on, I'm sure, and you guys would just get bored sick of me. So rather than do that, I'll let you watch a little bit more of the field getting cultivated. You guys can see this get done and out of the way. So we'll see you in a bit.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen.
Well, that's another time lapse for you guys. I apologize. If partway through, I may not have given you the best drone angles that I usually try to during, so like I said earlier, I am feeling a little tuckered right now. I'm thinking she's gotta be dang near supper time now. Yeah, she's supper time. I'm gonna get Doughboy on the horn, and I have got a plan of action in mind. Doughboy, you got me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So just looking at the old time clock. Well, I might have dozed off on one of the rows there, and thought to myself, you know, I got a lot of work left to do on this field, and if I try to finish it out, I'm just going to end up running into something, and Lord knows we don't want that. So I was thinking of maybe calling one of the workers up and seeing if any of them are still at the farm. I see some of them have finish what they were up to, and maybe get them to run me back to the old farmhouse. I'd grab supper, take a power nap, get back to her again this evening.
That'll work. I got a little bit left here of this grass field. I want to get wrapped up before I head in for dinner. So I'll just finish this field off, and if you want to throw an extra plate on there, make enough for 2 of us, and I'll meet you at the house for dinner then.
Sounds good, buddy. I'll catch you in a bit.
Been meaning to ask you, how do you like that Steiger?
This thing, for, you know, not being the latest generation by any means, it's an absolute beast. If I have one problem with it, the GPS seems to be, I don't know if it needs reprogrammed or what it is, but I can't pull full speed, otherwise she gets squirrely.
Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give the boys over at the dealership a jingle and see if they've got a fix for it they can do. If not, I don't know. But I mean, it's pulling it. I'm setting 13, 14 kilometers an hour. It's, you know, decent. It's just not the 17, 18 I'd like to see.
Yeah, I understand that. We don't need to get squirrely. You have enough trouble without hitting things. You don't need the tractor to get squirrely yet, too.
Why do I bother talking to you over this radio?
You know you love me.
Alright. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a game plan. I think I'll probably make one last pass. I'll head back up the row, and that'll probably be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably where I am going to call it a video log for today. So, I want to thank you guys once again. As always, you guys are just absolutely fantastic. And if I did seem a little off during this video, well, it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning where I'm at right now. While I'm recording this, me and Doughboy, it was the only time we could get together to do this. So, we're here. But I'm still having fun, that's the bottom line, and I hope you guys are too. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget, you gotta check out Doughboy's channel for his half of the video, where he's doing grass work today. To see what kind of equipment he's running, check check that out. Link is in the description below, as well as some other top YouTubers. Don't forget to check out PCSG as well as 3 Dudes Gaming. I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. So, until next time, see ya!